The last moments of the dinosaurs were tragic, fiery, and apocalyptic, but from their extinction emerged a new beginning. The impact of the asteroid reminds us of how fragile life on Earth can be and how a single event, one moment in time, can alter the course of history forever. As we reflect on this cataclysmic event, we are reminded of the forces of nature that shaped our world and continue to shape it today. It is a stark reminder that life, no matter how dominant, can be fleeting. The dinosaurs, once the rulers of Earth, are gone, but their legacy lives on in the bones they left behind. If you found this journey into Earth's darkest day fascinating, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to join us for more deep dives into the mysteries of our planet's history. What other prehistoric events would you like to explore? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Titanoboa in today's world, let's meet this monster. Titanoboa lived over 60 million years ago in what is now Colombia. Stretching over 40 feet long and weighing as much as a car, it wasn't just big, it was the apex predator of its time. It ruled the tropical swamps, preying on giant crocodiles, massive turtles, and fish as big as modern cars. Titanoboa's constriction could crush bones with 400 pounds of pressure per square inch, more than enough to take down almost any animal alive today. Scientists believe Titanoboa thrived in an environment with high temperatures and dense vegetation, similar to the modern rainforests of the Amazon. If Titanoboa were alive today, it would thrive in the tropical jungles of South America, places like the Amazon rainforest or the Everglades in Florida. Warm, humid environments with plenty of water and food would be its ideal home. Imagine it slithering through the rivers, hunting massive caimans and capybaras. In the Everglades, it would feast on alligators and invasive pythons, possibly becoming the top predator of the region. But what if it left the tropics and ventured closer to humans? Titanoboa would dominate nearly every predator it encountered. Crocodiles? No match. Even the largest saltwater crocodiles wouldn't stand a chance against its crushing coils. Lions or tigers? Too slow and too small. In water, Titanoboa would outswim them all. The only creatures that might rival Titanoboa's dominance are apex predators of the sea, like killer whales or great white sharks. But while Titanoboa was primarily a freshwater swamp dweller, it's unclear how well it could adapt to saltwater environments. However, its sheer size and power would make it a formidable opponent. In a world where Titanoboa exists, humans would likely see it as a threat. Farmers, fishermen, and villagers living near swamps and jungles would have to constantly look over their shoulders. A snake big enough to swallow a cow, or even a human, whole. For communities living near its habitat, everyday life would be fraught with danger. Livestock losses would skyrocket, and agricultural activities could be severely impacted. Titanoboa's presence could push humans out of these regions entirely, leading to economic and social disruptions. But humans have an advantage: technology. Guns, traps, and other tools would help us fight back. However, hunting a Titanoboa wouldn't be easy. Its ability to hide underwater or in dense vegetation would make it nearly impossible to track. Additionally, its intelligence as an ambush predator would make it even more dangerous. The act of hunting or capturing such a creature would require significant coordination, resources, and knowledge of its behavior. In rural areas, Titanoboa attacks could become common. Would humans try to capture and study it? Or would it become the stuff of legends, a modern-day cryptid like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster? Perhaps conservationists would argue for its protection, framing it as a crucial part of the ecosystem, while others might call for its eradication to ensure human safety. If Titanoboa re-entered today's ecosystems, it would have a massive impact. Predators like jaguars, pythons, and caimans would struggle to compete. Entire populations of large herbivores, like tapirs and wild boars, could be wiped out, disrupting the food chain. This disruption could cascade throughout the ecosystem, affecting everything from plant life to insect populations. On the flip side, Titanoboa might also help control invasive species. For example, in Florida, it could prey on the overabundant Burmese python population, restoring balance to the Everglades' fragile ecosystem. But let's go a step further. What if Titanoboa didn't survive extinction, but science brought it back? With advances in genetic engineering and cloning, it's not entirely impossible. If scientists could extract DNA from Titanoboa fossils, they might one day resurrect this prehistoric giant. But what would that mean for us? Could we ethically bring back such a predator? And if we did, where would it live? Would we confine it to a controlled habitat, like a modern-day Jurassic Park? Or would it inevitably escape, becoming a global threat? Bringing back Titanoboa wouldn't just be a scientific marvel, it would be a colossal risk. What if it escaped into the wild? Could we control it? Or would it become the ultimate predator in a world unprepared for its return? The debate over de-extinction raises profound questions about the role of humanity in shaping the natural world. Is it our responsibility to restore lost species, or should we focus on preserving the ones that still exist? Let's not forget the ecological challenges of reintroducing Titanoboa. Its massive size and appetite would require enormous amounts of food and space. In a world where habitats are already shrinking due to deforestation and climate change, finding a suitable environment for Titanoboa would be nearly impossible. And even if we could contain it, would we be able to monitor its behavior, breeding, and impact on surrounding ecosystems? Let's not forget the ecological challenges of reintroducing Titanoboa. Its massive size and appetite would require enormous amounts of food and space. In a world where habitats are already shrinking due to deforestation and climate change, finding a suitable environment for Titanoboa would be nearly impossible. And even if we could contain it, would we be able to monitor its behavior, breeding, and impact on surrounding ecosystems? Whether it's hiding in the uncharted corners of the Amazon or locked away in the pages of history, Titanoboa captures our imagination. It was a creature of incredible power, perfectly adapted to its world. If it were alive today, it would undoubtedly remind us just how small we are in the face of nature's most extraordinary creations. If you love this dive into the world of Titanoboa, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more jaw-dropping what-if scenarios. What other prehistoric creatures should we bring back to life or keep buried forever? Let us know below.